Good morning, Mrs Critchley's group, and today we are going to be looking at a new spelling pattern. We're going to be looking at the sound, but how it's sometimes spelt with an O. So we're going to listen to that sound, and see how it is sometimes spelt with an O. Let's get started. So the short sound is usually spelt with the letter U, which we've been learning since reception. We know that. But for a few words, it is spelt with an O. This often happens before a V, an N, or the th sound. Okay, so when we have it before those letters, we hear the sound quite often, not always, but quite often, it will be spelt with an O instead of a U. So let's look at these words, and we can hear that the sound has been spelt with a U. And let's see if it is because it's before the V, the N, or the TH. So we've got mother, yeah, it's before the TH, so it's going to be an O. Honey, yep, it's before the M. Money, again, it's before the N. Nothing, it's before the th. Wonder, before the N. And cover before the V sound. So we've got all of those letters go before those sounds. So we know that the sound is before those letters, so we spell it with an O. So that's how you can see how it links today. Add the short to these words. Often the U is spelt with an O before a V, an N, or a TH. So look at these letters, look at what it comes before, look at whether is it going to be an O or a U. Okay, so let's practice. We've got glove, oven, Monday, another. So let's see if we can write those words. Off we go. Are we going to put an O or a U? Remember, often the U sound is spelt with an O before a V, an N, or a th. Off you go. Pause the screen now. Okay, right, let's go through the answers. So we've got the word glove, and that's because the sound is before the V, so we're going to use an O. We've got the word oven, and the sound is also before the V, so we're going to use an O. Monday is before an N, so we've got the sound before an N, so we're going to use an O. And another, we've got the sound before the th, so we're going to use an O, another. Okay, so we've got another, Monday, oven, and glove. There we go. That's how it's spelled. That's how those words should look for me. Well done. Right, our next challenge. Are you ready? Again, think, is that word with that sound in it? Is it going to be spelt with an O or a U? Remember some of our tricky words as well that we know from our spellings. We did our tricky words earlier on in year 2 and in year 1, how we know some words are spelt. So the first one, govern. To govern the country, to lead the country, to run the country, like Boris Johnson does. Is it going to be an O or a U? Go. Well done. You should have put an O in there. Okay, so it's to govern, because it's before a V, so we're going to put an O to make that U sound, to govern the country. Right, next one, month. Are we going to put an O or a U in there? It's before an N, so what's it going to be? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's going to be an O because it's before that N. Some. The word some, not as in a sum we do in maths, but some clothes, and it's an amount of something, a smaller amount. Some. How are we going to spell some? Are we going to put an O or are we going to put a U in there to make the word some? What are we going to put? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's one of our tricky words. So even though M isn't one of those letters it says about, we know that we spell some with an O. It has that sound with an O. And the last one, done. How are we going to spell done? Are we going to use an O or a U? It comes before an N. What's it going to be? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we spell done with an O. Well done if you got all of those words right. Fantastic. Okay. Challenge 2 then. Let's go again. We've got company, discover, love, and comfort. So sometimes before an M as well, we can also get an O, like we saw in some just there. So have a go at spelling comfort, company, discover, love, and comfort. Pause the screen and write them now. Okay, and you should have worked out that all of them are spelled with an O to make that sound. So we've got company, discover, love, and comfort. They should all look like that. Okay, well done. Now, here are some more examples. We've got honey, money, brother, mother, nothing, wonder, cover, discover, and all of these words. But whilst the sound is often spelt with the letter O before a V, an N, or a F sound, there are some exceptions. For example, some, come, company, and comfort, where before an M, they do make that sound as well. They do spell that sound with that letter. So on assignments now, there's going to be a little sheet for you to do where you're going to write me some sentences using these words. So it's going to be a blank Word document and try and write me some sentences using some of these words that follow this pattern today. I look forward to seeing your learning and I'll see you later. Bye.